Hey guys, I just wanted to let you know that the link is now live to sign up for the Patreon community on the Grateful Blessed Miss website page for the podcast. You can also go directly to Patreon and you will have access to a Zoom link that you can sign up for and register for the 4 free coaching calls that will take place this January at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time on Tuesdays. So I'm really excited. This is just such a beautiful opportunity to work with you guys one-on-one, to meet you, to do this work. It is just a beautiful gift that keeps on giving in my life, and I just want to pay it forward. So God bless, and I will see you guys soon.
Hey guys, my name is Nora Franche, and welcome to the podcast Grateful Blessed Mess, daily reflections for those in the 12 steps. I am a fellow 12-stepper and certified mindset coach, and I am here to introduce you to the value of mindset coaching in your 12-step journey. So if you feel like you are stuck in the steps, if you're slipping and sliding with your abstinence, mindset coaching may help you as it did me, and you can find me at catholicmindsetcoaching.com. These episodes are meant to invite you in to consider the truths of 12-step wisdom and to join in the very real struggle of living them in action. I hope that it feels almost like a mini meeting, and I invite you to contribute your own share on the Grateful Blessedness Facebook group to keep the discussion going. My comments are based on my own experience, so feel free to take what you like and leave the rest. But my hope is to encourage you on your own daily 12-step journey. As they say, you cannot stay clean on yesterday's shower. So without further ado, let's begin.
Hey guys, we are reading from Al-Anon's Courage to Change, the reading for September 21st, page 265. In living with the disease of alcoholism, I became a fearful person who dreaded change. Although my life was full of chaos, it was familiar chaos, which gave me the feeling that I had some control over it. This was an illusion. I have learned in Al-Anon that I am powerless over alcoholism and many other things. I've also learned that change is inevitable. I no longer have to assume that change is bad because I can look back at changes that have had a very positive effect on me, such as coming into Al-Anon. I still have many fears, but the Al-Anon program has shown me that my higher power will help me walk through them. I believe that there is a power greater than myself, and I choose to trust this power to know exactly what I need and when I need it. Today's reminder. Today I can accept the changes occurring in my life and live more comfortably with them. I will trust in the God of my understanding, and my fears will diminish. I relax in this knowledge, knowing that I am always taken care of when I listen to my inner voice. The quote at the end from Living with Sobriety. We may wonder how we are going to get through all the stages and phases, the levels of growth and recovery. Knowing we are not alone often quiets our fears and helps us gain perspective. It is such a beautiful lesson to learn that in a paradoxical way, there is comfort in the admission of powerlessness over so many things, especially that idea that nothing is constant and that is the only constant. You know, it's a funny thing. We do find comfort in the chaos of our lives simply because we know it. And isn't that just a curious thing? That it's the unknown that is so scary. And I feel like that's another name for our higher power, like the great unknown. And that is why I think sometimes it can be so hard to trust in our higher power rather than in the concrete chaos of our own making, because at least that is predictable. And even though intellectually we know that trusting and living and giving ourselves over to the will of a higher power is quote unquote better for us, that there's more for us there, we go into this survival sort of instinct mode when we think of breaking outside our comfort zone. And without the help of someone else, we can very easily talk ourselves back into complacency because we know it, because we know how it'll go, because we can predict how we're going to feel. And we don't have to do that uncomfortable thing of trying something different and trying something different knowing that we may fail at it. And so it's this fear of the unknown. It's the fear of potential failure or of doing something wrong that causes us to cower back like a dog with its tail between its legs, and we go back to our disease. We go back to codependence. We go back to rumination and brainstorming because it's comfortable. And I hope that you can have compassion for yourself in that. Compassion in knowing that it is the natural tendency of the human being to seek out comfort, to avoid pain, and to seek pleasure, or at least just not pain. And that is just, I think, a natural disposition. And so this is not to chide you. This is for all of us to just be met where we're at so that we can acknowledge that this is challenging. This is harder. And also, it leads to something much more beautiful and fulfilling and profound, evocative, and exciting. And that is the thing for which we were made. With that, I pass.
Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If you feel that mindset coaching could help you on your 12-step journey, please feel free to reach out and find me at catholicmindsetcoaching.com. This is not a replacement for 12-step work. This is something outside of the 12 steps. It is simply something that has a heart for the 12 steps and those who are in it. And so, welcome. If you're here, chances are you may also be a bit of a mess. And I hope that you can learn to find some gratitude in the blessings that have come from your messes.